Once upon a time, in a prosperous kingdom ruled by a mighty king, a boy was born into poverty.
Hey! Stop that boy!
From childhood, hunger drove him to petty thefts, his only way to survive.
Years passed, and the boy became a young thief, partnered with his closest friend.
Tell me about these spices. I've never seen such vibrant colors. Their routine was simple: distract the shopkeepers, steal what they could, and vanish into the crowd.
One day, a royal announcement echoed through the market. The princess was passing by that very route.
The princess is coming this way. I've heard she is exceptionally beautiful.
She passed in a grand procession, but heavy drapes hid her face from his eyes.
From that moment, the thief's heart burned with a single desire: to see the princess, no matter what it cost.
That night, he crept into the royal palace, risking his life for a single glimpse of her. He slipped through dark corridors, evading guards and onlookers with the instinct of a born thief.
When he finally saw her, beauty and grace beyond imagination, his heart surrendered in an instant.
He escaped unseen, and at dawn, poured out his heart to his friend.
I am no longer just a thief,
but a man in love. Soon after, they spotted a merchant flaunting a pouch heavy with gold.
"I'm so sorry!" With a clever trick, they snatched the coins and escaped, richer than ever before.
For two thieves, that gold felt like a fortune. Yet for him, it was now only a means to a greater dream.
Then came a grand proclamation. The princess would wed the one who proved the smartest, bravest warrior, skilled in all arts.
I will enter this contest and marry her. Against all odds, the thief vowed to win the princess's hand.
Warriors from across the kingdom gathered, on horseback, armed with arrows, marked by colored ribbons. His were red.
In the first trial, rivals tried to throw him from his horse, but he outsmarted them and stayed in the race.
At the checkpoint, his red-ribboned arrow struck the exact center of the target.
Next came the raging river, where he had to abandon his horse and brave the currents alone.
With fearless strength, he reached the flagpole, raised the red flag, and returned safely to shore.
The third trial was a deadly path of hidden pits, swallowing careless riders whole. He studied the earth, chose his path wisely, and finished the course with yet another perfect shot.
In the fourth trial, a giant warrior stood in his way, the red ribbon tied around his head like a trophy.
Using speed and intelligence instead of brute force, he brought the giant down and claimed the ribbon. The final trial was the hardest. 5 veiled maidens stood before him, and only one was the princess. But he had already seen what others could not, the jewelry that marked her as his beloved. Without hesitation, he stepped before her, recognized her by the jewels on her hands. "You are indeed the true princess," and spoke with certainty.
Together, they raised the red flag, sealing his victory before the eyes of the entire kingdom.
The king declared him the winner, the smartest, bravest warrior, skilled in many arts, though once a humble thief. And so, the thief who once stole to survive won the heart of the princess, not by gold, but by courage and wit. In the end, his greatest theft was not of coins or goods, but of destiny itself.